Peace. This is King Noble, Black Supremacy. And with this particular video, I want to talk about how Donald Trump's policy reform with Cuba, of changing some of the policies that Obama set up to create more of an open and progressive relationship with Cuba, how Trump's policy reform proves that blacks in America are slaves. I got to give you an example of this, because it's so important that I'm talking about this during the Juneteenth point or period or holiday. Is that irregardless of what this white man Donald Trump and his constituency feels about these indigenous people, these Cubans, that has nothing to do with black people, black people's plight in America, and our journey towards freedom and liberation. But somehow we are unavoidably and inescapably pulled into this, usurped into this political relationship, and our freedom is taken away because it's in the hands of this government, this country, this white man. Obama tried to give you back some freedoms. Or you can go to Cuba, you can do this, you can do that, which we should have had anyway. If we were freed, should no white man be able to tell us when and where and how we can go and what time we can go? But Obama tried to come back and give us some of those freedoms back. And Trump is saying, hell no. That now you can only go to Cuba. Now you're supposed to be freed. So if you're going to be freed, that means you're supposed to have the freedoms that you had before the white man enslaved you. So if he didn't tell you where to go and when to go and how to go before he put you on that boat and brought your ass over here, why he's still telling you when to go, how to go, and where to go after he claims that he has freed you? If you're free, you determine when you want to go, where you want to go, and how you want to go if you've actually become free. If you see yourself as free, you would do such. But now he's telling you if you want to go to Cuba, the hell with Obama. I'm reversing that really in so many words. If you want to go to Cuba, you got to go with this or that group. And if you do go, you can only stay in hotels that are permitted by the United States Treasury to make sure that you're not supporting the Castro regime. Now, as a black man, I don't give a goddamn about the Castro regime, the politics between America and Cuba, and Cuban Americans and Cubans that live in Cuba. That has nothing to do with us. We don't give a goddamn. We really don't even really care. But now, as being slaves of this country, we're forced to have to follow suit or follow these political protocols. That this is supposed to make sense to us, that we're supposed to do what the white man say do and go where the white man say go. How are you free? You have been usurped and kidnapped into this political football game called white supremacy. The same devil that threw you on a boat and brought you over here is now telling you when to go, how to go, and where to go. If black people are free, those who choose to be free, who embrace being free, who love being free, the white man and no Negro coon or house nigga overseer under his auspices should tell free black people what to do anymore, where to go, when to go, how to go, because they said we're free. So that means the freedom that we had before we was enslaved would have to be restored to us. Now we're free to be under the white man or go to jail. We're free to be under the white man or be detained. We're free to follow the laws of our slave master and his society and the coons that support it and believe it, and the melting pot of different cultures that have assimilated to this reality that want to enforce it. We got the freedom to follow that or be re-enslaved, be locked up if you don't go along with the white man. Then your rights, your so-called rights, are taken away from you. And involuntary slavery is permitted by the Constitution. So then you didn't have a choice to follow the white man or not. You didn't follow him, you just got hung. There was nothing but following him. Now you have a choice to willingly and freely follow him or be re-enslaved. This time you might have an opportunity that maybe you can buy your freedom and get you a good lawyer or something that can help try to fight for you, but that might not even work. When or how have we been freed if the same white man is telling you when to go, where to go, how to go, what to do, when you could do, what you can't do? Where the fuck is the freedom? You have the freedom to imitate the white man now, to voluntarily be like the white man, be what he wants you to be, and to participate in the progress and the growth and the expansion of white imperialism. Now you are globally, you're part of the global weapon of white supremacy. That's why they allow blacks to start joining the military, to fight for white supremacy, to fight for globalism, to fight for white domination and white imperialism. Why is the white man still telling you where you can go, where you can't go? Now, I'm not saying that you can't do what you want to do and you're not a free being and you can't find a way to go where you want to go and do what you want to do. Not saying that. But look at the mind of the person who is so-called freed you, that's still trying to get in your business and still trying to tell you what to do. That's still trying to govern you. That's still trying to keep you under his laws. That's still trying to claim you even when you leave this country. He's still trying to claim you as a ward of his nation state. He has not freed you. You have not become an independent instrument or a free agent. You are property of the imperialists still. You just have this illusion of free will and free choice. But they already have the choices that you better make. They have the decisions that you better make. If you a smart Negro, if you a good Negro, it's rigged. And if you don't make those decisions as a black person, you will fill up the prison industrial complex, which is the new form of slavery. It's the new face of slavery, of human bondage and free labor. So you're still under the white man in his mind. You still his property. Well, you got the rights that other people got, and you know all white people are judged by the same laws and that you judge by, and they have to follow the laws just like you do. But I'm supposed to be free, not free to be under the same laws of other white people that white people are under the white man and the system of white supremacy. I'm supposed to be free. What did freeing black people mean? What did it mean? Trump is showing you you can't go where you want to go and do what you want to do. Some of you, well, nobody can go where they want to go and do what they want to do. But how many of them are under the white man? Where if they leave the country and they go somewhere else, they still looked at as property of the white man. Still under his laws, his regulations, still under his jurisdiction. How many people of the world, free people of the world, are directly under the white man? How are blacks in America are free people? They said they freed you as a people, and then once they freed you, they destroyed your identity. To say you're not even African, you're just American. So they didn't free you as a people. They freed you and dissolved who you were at the same time to make you an inextricable part of who they are and them. Because now they're saying you just an American. But I wasn't just an American when you brought me over here on that fucking boat. We freed you to be just an American. Huh? This is King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleuncensored.com. Donate and don't hate. Follow me on Instagram, kingnobleuncensored.com. And go ahead and subscribe to my new page, King Noble Guru, right now on YouTube, so we can keep this thing going. Black Supremacy.